Hello everyone, Innovative Nobel, Namaskar. Myself Bini Darlami, the basic teacher of Nobel Environment Academy and science teacher as well. Please don't forget to like, share, comment and subscribe to our Nobel Environment Academy YouTube channel. Okay students, first of all I would like to welcome you all in our science online class for class 3. Okay, in today's class we are going to learn about matter. Okay, unit 8 matter. I hope you all are ready with your books. Okay, now let's talk about it. Our first heading is matter. Now what do you mean by matter? What is matter? Now let's see. A matter of things, a variety of things are found around us, like air, water, stone and woods are some of the substances found in our surrounding. These substances have weight and occupy space. The substance that has weight and occupies space is called matter. Some of the common matters found around us are shown below. Okay, now matter. Matter means, first of all, now let's talk about matter. As we all know that the variety of things are found in our surrounding or in our environment. Likewise, air, water, soil, stones and wood. These are the some of the substances which we can find in our surrounding. And these substances have weight and occupy space. Those are the substances which occupy weight and space. Okay, and the substance that has weight and occupies space is called matter. Okay, the substance that has weight and occupies space is called matter. Now you can see here some of the common matters that we found in our surrounding are stone. We can see stone around us, or we can found the stone around us, and likewise water. We can see the water as well, and air and brick, wood and petrol. These are the common matter that we found in our surrounding. Now let's talk about states of matter. Now there are 3 states of matter. Okay. Matter present around us exists in 3 states. There are 3 states of matter. They are, one is solid, one is liquid and one is gas. Now let's talk about, first of all let's talk about solid. Substances like stone, wood, brick and paper have definite shape and volume. The substances having a fixed shape and volume are called solid. Solids are hard and rigid. Solids like stones and wood, bricks, paper, these are the substances which has definite shape and volume. And the substance having a fixed shape and volume are called solid. Okay, and solids are very hard and rigid. Solids are very hard and rigid. Okay, and you can see here these are the examples of solids like stone, brick, wood and book. They have definite fixed shape and volume. So these are called solids. Now in number B it is liquid. Now let's talk about liquid. Substances like water, kerosene, milk, petrol, oil and diesel occupy space but do not have a fixed shape. These substances are called liquids. The substances having a fixed volume but no fixed shape are called liquids. Now liquids like substance like water, kerosene, milk, petrol, diesel. These are the substances that occupy space but they do not have a fixed shape. Okay, these substances are called liquid. Now the substance, now you have to remember that the substance, those substances having a fixed volume but no fixed shape are called liquid. Okay, they have fixed volume but they do not have fixed shape. Such substances are called liquid. Also you can see here milk, kerosene, petrol, water. These are the examples of liquid. And liquid, you have to remember, liquid have a fixed volume but they do not have fixed shape. Okay, the shape of a liquid changes according to the shape of the vessel in which it is kept. However, the volume of a liquid does not change no matter what type of container we keep in it. Similarly, liquids can be poured from one container to another. Likewise, the shape of a liquid changes according to the shape of the vessels. Vessels means bhada. Okay. In every type of vessels or every type of container, if we keep the liquid, it changes according to the shape of the vessels. Okay. However, the volume of liquid, it doesn't change no matter what type of container we keep it doesn't change its shape. Okay. So liquid can be poured from one container to another. We can keep or we can pour the liquid from one container to another, one vessel to another. Okay. Now next one is gas. Now let's talk about gas. Air is the mixture of different gases. Nitrogen, oxygen, carbon dioxide, water vapor, etc. are found in air. These gases neither have a fixed shape nor a fixed volume. The substances which neither have a fixed volume nor a fixed shape are called gases. For example, air, smoke, water vapor, etc. Okay. Now, air is the mixture of different gases. As you all know that air is the mixture of different gases like nitrogen, oxygen, carbon dioxide, water vapor, etc. They are found in air. These gases neither have a fixed shape nor a fixed volume. So, the substances which neither have a fixed volume nor a fixed shape are called gases. Now, gases are that kind of substance which neither they have a fixed volume nor a fixed shape. Okay, these are called gas. For example, balloon, gas cylinder, tire. These are the example of gas. Now, gases can be compressed inside the cylinder, balloon, football, basketball, tubes of bagels, etc. Gases can be compressed. Compressed means it's like anything that we pour or pressed inside the cylinder or balloon or football, basketball, tubes of vehicles, etc. Okay, just you have to remember that gas are those substances which neither they have a fixed volume nor a fixed shape. Okay. Now next one is floating and sinking objects. Now floating means kairinu, okay, and sinking means dubnu. Now let's talk about it. Some substance like ice, dry wood, plastic and leaves float in water. These substances are lighter than water. The substances that are lighter than water are water float on water. Like there are some substances like ice, okay, dry wood, plastic and leaves. They float in water. They used to float in water. These substances are lighter than water. Why they used to float in water? Because these are the substances which are lighter than water. Okay, lighter means halka. they substance, they are lighter than water. That's why the substance that are lighter than water float on water. That's why they used to float on water, because those are the substance which are lighter than water. That's why they float on water. Likewise, substance like stone, brick, glass, iron and marble sink in water. These substances are heavier than water. The substances that are heavier than water sink in water. Now, substances like stone, brick, glass, iron and marble, they used to sink in water. Okay, why they sink in water? Because these are the substances which are heavier than water. These are the substances, they are heavier than water. That's why they used to sink in water. Okay, the substances that are heavier than water sink in water. Heavier means bhari. Okay, those substances that are heavier than water, they used to sink in water, and the substances which are lighter than water, they used to float on water. Okay, now here is the question for you. Can you name some substances that sink in water? Can you name any kinds of substances that sink in water? Yes, brick, stone, iron, yes or no? Marble, they used to sink in water. You can see here is the ice floating on water. It is floating on water. Why it is floating on water? Because it is lighter than water. That's why it is floating on water. And next one here is wood. Wood is floating on water. Why wood is floating on water? Because wood is lighter than water. That's why it is floating on water. And last one is iron nail. It is sinking in water. Why it is sinking in water? Because iron nails are heavier than water. That's why it is sinking in water. Okay? Now let's talk about next topic. Soluble and insoluble matter. Now, what do you understand by soluble and insoluble water? Soluble matter and insoluble matter. Okay, soluble matter means pani ma घुलनशील पदार्थहरू. Okay, what soluble matter means? pani ma घुलनशील पदार्थहरू. Now, first of all, let's talk about soluble matter. When some sugar is added in water and strained with a spoon, the sugar dissolves in water. Similarly, salt, alum, copper, sulfate, etc. also dissolve in water. These substances are called water-soluble substances. Thus, the substances that dissolve in water are called soluble substances. Now, some sugar is added in water and strained means chalaunu with spoon. The sugar dissolved in water. Yes or no? They used to dissolve in water. Similarly, salt means noon, ammonium means fitkiri, copper sulfate means tama. Okay, these are the substances that dissolve in water. They used to dissolve in water. Okay, salt, alum, copper sulfate, they used to dissolve in water. And those substances are called water soluble substances. Thus, the substances that dissolve in water are soluble substances. Now you have to remember that those substances that dissolve in water are called soluble substances. Likewise, you can see here sugar, common salt, copper sulfate and alum. These are the substances that dissolve in water. Okay, they can easily dissolve in water. So they are called water soluble substance. Now, next one is insoluble matter. Insoluble matter means पानीमा अघुलनशील पदार्थहरू. Okay, some substances like stone, iron, wood, plastic, glass, brick and sand do not dissolve in water. These substances are called water insoluble substance. The substances that do not dissolve in water are called water insoluble substance. Now, some substances like stone, iron, wood, plastic, glass, brick and sand. These are the substances that do not dissolve in water. Okay, these substances, they do not dissolve in water. And these substances are called water insoluble substance. Why they are called water insoluble substance? Because these are the substances, they do not dissolve in water. So they are called water insoluble substance. Okay. If you put the stone, iron, wood, plastic, glass, brick or sand in the water, they do not dissolve in the water. Okay, these are the substances, they do not dissolve in water. So that's why they are called water insoluble substance. Now here is question for you. Can you name some more substances that do not dissolve in water? Can you name? Do you remember any substance that dissolve in water? There are lots of substances. Yes or no? There are many substances which do not dissolve in water. For example, you can see here brick, stone, iron, sand. These are the substances, and there are also more substances which do not dissolve in water. Okay. Now our next topic is transparent and opaque objects. Some substances like glass, air, clean water and thin plastics allow light to pass through them. These substances are called transparent objects. Thus, the objects which allow light to pass through them are called transparent objects. Now, let's talk about transparent object. Now, transparent object means pardarshi vastu. Okay, in Nepali it is called pardarshi vastu. Now let's talk about it. Now some substances like glass, air and clean water or thin plastic, they used to allow the light to pass through them. And these substances are called transparent objects. And now look here. The objects which allow light to pass through them are called transparent objects. Now next one is object. It means apardarshi vastu. Some objects like wood, brick, paper, metal, thick plastic and rock do not allow light to pass through them. These objects are called opaque objects. The objects that do not allow light to pass through them are called opaque objects. Now, some objects like wood, brick, paper, metal, thick plastic and rocks. These are the objects that do not allow light to pass through them. Okay, that's why these objects are called opaque objects. Now, you have to remember that opaque objects means the object that do not allow light to pass through them are called opaque objects. Okay, now our last topic is conductors and non-conductors. Okay, now let's see. We use metal containers to cook food and boil water and milk. Our cooking utensils are made of iron, aluminium, copper, brass, etc. When the base of these utensils is heated, heat is passed through them. These substances are called conductors. The substances which pass heat and electricity through them are called conductors. All metals like iron, copper, aluminium, silver and gold are conductors of heat and electricity. Now, we use metal containers to cook food or boil water or milk. Yes or no? our cooking utensils are made up of iron. Iron means phala. Okay, aluminium, copper, tama, brass, pital, etc. These are the utensils that we use for cooking, and when the base of these utensils is heated by the fire or any heating objects, the utensils start to heat it, and heat is passed through them, and these substances are called conductors. Okay. Now you have to remember that those substances which pass heat and electricity through them are called conductors. All metals like iron, copper, aluminium, silver and gold, these are conductors. Okay, why they are conductors? Because they used to pass the heat or electricity through them. Likewise, you can see here is cooking utensils that we use for cooking, and this is pressure cooker, kettle and electric iron. These all are conductors. Okay, these all are conductors. Why they are conductors? Because they easily pass heat and electricity through them. Okay, now next one is the substances which do not pass heat and electricity through them are called non-conductors. Dry wood, paper, plastic, brick, rubber, etc. do not allow heat and electricity to pass through them. So these substances are called non-conductors or insulators. Non-conductors like plastic, wood, paper, etc. are used to cover the handles of cooking utensils and electric wires. Now, non-conductors. Now, what do you understand by non-conductors? Non-conductors means those substances which do not pass heat and electricity through them. They are called non-conductors. Okay. Non-conductors, they do not allow or they do not pass heat and electricity through them. That's why it is called non-conductors. Like dry wood, paper, plastic, brick, rubber, they do not allow heat and electricity to pass through them. So these are non-conductors. Or it is also called insulators. Okay. These substances are called non-conductors, or it is also called insulators also. Okay. Now non-conductors like plastic, wood, paper, etc. they are used to cover handles of cooking utensils or any electric wires. Okay. Plastic, wood, paper, we can use them to cover the handles of our cooking utensils or any electric wires. Now you can see here the plastic, dry wood, paper. These are non-conductor. Why they are non-conductors? Because they do not pass heat and electricity through them. That's why they are called non-conductors. Okay. Now it's time for homework. Our chapter is finished, and please you have got your books. Then you can see in page number 70 and 71. There you can see the questions. Now you have to solve yourself from question number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. Okay? You have to do yourself and send us in our Messenger or Max Connect app. Thank you.